What am I doing? Uh, I also sent Screaming Bird memes to HP Dobby memes. Oh, Harry Potter Dobby memes. Beautiful. I was on Twitter before Facebook was cool. What on earth does that mean by Twitch? Of confusion. I Wesley in bed now because I have to work later, but I'm not tired. Oh, are you just like sitting in bed now because you have to work later? I'm sorry, I will try to exhaust you. I've been told I have a very exhausting personality. You've come to this right place, Molly. When I see a thumbs up, it usually feels like they're saying okay, whatever, and trying to end the conversation. However, when I asked my mom what she meant, she said, yeah, I agree, so I try to treat it as a positive. I just don't see thumbs up. I'm so confused. I just don't encounter thumbs up emojis, I guess. Am I lame? I think I'm lame. I think that's what I've found out, is that it's me. Alright, let's come back here. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God help me, I've got to count to 7. Alright, 1 second, chat. 1 moment, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was straight up aggressive to a delivery driver yesterday and I've been feeling guilty about it ever since. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew. Molly in the streets, Wesley in the sheet. No idea. We'll find out. I was thinking about something similar. I could totally fight a bear for like 10 seconds. I could not. That's not even similar. Have you seen The Crown Prince of Jordan? Also, I'll fight an absolute monarch. Fine with me. I'm laying in bed. Ah, okay, that's what you meant. Yeah. Just lay in bed. I'll do my best to make you tired. Please tell me I counted this right. Is that 7? It is 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excellent. Just a moment. Just 1 moment, please. I'm working on the making and crafting part of this stream. You don't exhaust me, you keep me awake. Yes! My teacher lecture usually just thumbs up and reacts to my emails. That's, nice. 8. No, Twitch. Don't mess me up. It was 7. What's the number? It's 7. Oh my god. Learn Mandarin. Alright. We're gonna do that. Hydrate, you shriveled fools. Alright, excellent. I'll drink. I have like no water. I'll make more coffee later. Drink some water. Oh, that number. My new phone is auto-corrected. Sorry, it's driving me nuts tonight. No worries. I actually deeply enjoy autocorrect. I can't spell. I wish it autocorrected better is my only desire. All other business schools had a hate capitalism. Yep. A degree. I have a minor in economics, thank you, and I still only use it to hate capitalism. It's its main usage. Alright, we're gonna learn Mandarin. Where is it? 1 moment. Alright. Here it is. So, context for this. I live in Taiwan. I don't speak Chinese. I need to learn Mandarin. And that's what we're doing. Oh, this one I actually really need to practice it. Okay. This is good. It's another measure word. Yesterday I was explaining what measure words are. It's just how you say like a number of things. It's a very difficult part of Chinese grammar. I would say the hardest part of Chinese grammar is the different measure words. And this is just like the general one. You count people using mouths, you count stuff using g. And I always forget the traditional form because I live in Taiwan and that's the hard one. I think I got it. Okay. So let's see. Oh god, is Jay still here to laugh at me? I think Jay is probably still here to laugh at me. 我个人认为这样做不对。不对. In my opinion, this is not the way to do it. I don't know a lot of those words. Oh no, it's getting hard. Good. Each. Alright. 你的孩子个个都很聪明. All of your children are very bright. Why is this language so hard? Alright, I'm just gonna try to learn the traditional form today. I need to have it like deep in my brain. I need to keep it in that brain of mine that doesn't like remembering things. Thank you, Mariah, for, I hope I'm pronouncing, is it Maria or Mariah? Thank you for the redeem. I am so lazy. It's why I have the redeem. I hate learning Chinese. Have you guys heard of how Shell, the gasoline company, owned by some European royals, basically runs a country in Africa? I think it was Nigeria. They basically bought the police, army, and politicians. Nigeria is a really big country. Are you sure it's Nigeria? Nigeria is like really big. I don't know. I don't know much about Shell, but I would not be that surprised. Okay, Romo, the only surprising thing of what you said is that it's Nigeria. Maybe it's Niger. Because Nigeria is like a really big country. One of the biggest countries in the world by population. You've been saying it right, Mariah. Alright, cool. Thank you. Just making sure. Thai has a similar system with the measure words, does it? Oh god. Oh no. Thai is also a scary language. Wait, let me set it up properly. No, Roma, I would not be surprised at all. Just literally only the country that surprises me. Dang gas companies. Dang oil tycoons, as they could be said. Alright. Okay, we're good. Things are happening well so far. I've only messed up a little bit a couple times. Can I link the video where I got this information? Sure, but I won't be able to watch it right now. If you want me to watch it later, I don't know if you're in the Discord, you don't have to join the Discord. But yeah, if you want me to look at things later, the Discord is generally the good place to put it. Just like the giant banana that Andrew Wombat sent onto the Discord yesterday. The huge banana. Let me just see, who's this guy? I don't know this YouTube channel. Yes, the banana. Yeah, I saw Andrew just sent the giant banana that he had mentioned yesterday when I was streaming. And I think the only response to it, because I forgot to respond. I do open these things, I just literally forget to respond. And the only response I see is Fubzo going, yeah, I agree, which is very funny. Oh, I see your storm that's coming. Dang, Andrew, that's quite a... It's a banana-shaped storm. It's meant to be. Meant to be. Why are we talking about bananas? Oh, because I was talking about Banana Land, the greatest amusement park in the world. Banana Land, Jericho, West Bank, Palestine. I know you're all very jealous that you don't get to go to Banana Land. I know you are. You could have gone and ridden a camel with me in Banana Land. I have pictures of me on a camel at Banana Land. I would show you, but they have other people in them. So I will not be doing that, but you know, be jealous. I know you are. I hadn't realized they'd built a water park at the Big Banana too. Obviously it was inspired by Banana Land. Everyone is inspired by Banana Land. Banana Land might be older than many of these things. Oh no, I hear a pigeon. Oh no, I hear a pigeon. Okay. I got the message. I know. I know. He's a pigeon somewhere. We have to go look at it. Oh. Leto launch. There's a pigeon somewhere around the apartment, and therefore the cat needs to go look at it. She was freaking out when she saw one earlier. But yeah. Bananaland OG amusement park. She's busy. She has to observe. Did you find it? Yawns. You hear a what? There was a bird. I heard the coo-coo-coo. The sound pigeons make. And my cat, which Mariah, this is Leto. She'll be over here later, probably. She must look at the pigeons. She is defender of everybody from the pigeons. She has to go look at them. A bit busy. So it's a very important job. Somebody's got to keep these pigeons in check. Yeah. but yeah. Alas. Okay, are we good? Queen, judge me from here. That is Leto. That's her. With the judgmental face. She judges your actions and also makes trouble. That is the two defining feature of my cat. But she does not want to be judged for her actions, I guess. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up one more. That is also her. Pigeon acquired. I'm very happy I keep it. See, the thing is, there's some times in the year where I would like to open the window, but I'm pretty sure this cat is too dumb. She would just jump out. Which is not great. We live on the 6th floor. She would just kind of fall. That is why we cannot open the window in this house. A pigeon will come by and my cat will jump out the window. It's not a great idea. Okay. What's this? Okay, like this. Oh yeah, also, I saw a bunch of I was so jealous. I saw so many pictures of Andrew's cat that he sent to Martin's Discord yesterday, and I was like, excuse me, I would also like to be tagged. I was very upset that Andrew didn't literally ping me when he posted a bunch of pictures of his cats. I love Andrew's cats so much. Second best cats on Twitch belong to Andrew Wombat here, which by the way, I haven't given a shout out to. Sorry, I know, how dare you? I demand to be pinged every time you post a picture of your cat somewhere. Let me do a shout out to Andrew Wombat. Andrew here is a Lego streamer. Streams Lego, streams games a bunch as well. Streams all sorts of cool stuff. Has a bunch of very good redeems, including some. Do you still do your banana redeems? Speaking of bananas, do you still do your banana redeems? I do, yes. You can do your banana redeems over there. Andrew has a redeem. I've never gotten to do it. Where he will read your like food future. He will take out some tarot cards and tell you what you're going to eat in the future. It's very good. It's a great channel. Just go hang out over there. Also, he's the second best cat. Not me, Mystic Marty. I'm sorry, Mystic Marty, who looks suspiciously like Andrew with a turban on, will read your future. Totally different person. And also, yeah, second best cat on Twitch. It's very, very cute cat. I've shown Mr. Darcy on stream before. I love him so much. Okay, what am I doing? This goes here. Please. Okay. Yeah, it's the fancy shadow. I fed him about 10 minutes ago and he has since abandoned me. Darcy, Marty, I see. Poor Mr. Darcy. It must be hard to be that cute. Sometimes I also think that about people. I think that about cats, and sometimes I'm also like, man, it must suck to be that attractive. Especially when I look at like some movie stars, I'm like, that seems rough. At some point, that seems a bit rough. I don't remember what brought that to mind yesterday. I was watching something and I was like, do you just live your life like this? But yeah. Alas, poor Darcy. He's too cute for this world. It's too cute of a little kitty for this world. Go. Kind of like a... I wonder how this will turn out. I actually have no idea how this is gonna turn out. We will find out together. Uh-oh. Okay, alright, we're good. We're good. So glad I have ugly privilege. I didn't mean it in that way, Layan. Just that, like, I don't know, it sounds kind of annoying. At some point. To live your life looking like some sort of Aphrodite. Just living through the real world must be awkward, I gotta say. Layan, I think we've spoken about this before. I'm not sure if I have with you, but I did once read an entire book about the advantages of being beautiful. The like there was a book written by an economist. I could probably find what it's called, but it's a fun like short read about the economic advantages of being beautiful. It's very weird, but it's a fun book. Rain's here. Congrats! Stay safe, Andrew, now that the rain's finally here. Have you closed your windows? I hope you closed your windows. Where is it? Where is it? I guess I don't have it in my list of book quotes. I thought I did, but I must not have actually written anything down from that one. Yeah, lame. Anyway, there's a fun book out there. House is as sealed as it gets. Get some towels ready, just in case. I do hope you don't need to use them. And yeah, please do stay safe. It's fall here already. The windows have been closed. Is it quite cold where you are? I don't know the temperatures there. It's still really warm here. Today especially. It is 28. Just ridiculous. It's October. Can we calm down yet? The wind, you only have 23 I would have expected you to have a lot more wind with that kind of storm, Andrew. The humidity's 93%, yeah, understandable. See, it's windier here and we don't have any storm going on. Also, it's just kind of been windy for a couple days. I don't really get why. Yeah, and Layat, if you can't find it, just ask me later. I can also look for it. It's not a lot of wind, but I can see the rain coming across in sheets. It's pretty cool to watch rain from like a distance. If you live somewhere mountainous, I don't know what Melbourne looks like. I have absolutely no concept in my mind as to what any Australian city looks like landscape-wise. But if you ever live anywhere with mountains, it's very fun to stand on like top of a higher peak and see the rain coming in and going in different areas. It just gets kind of blurry in one area. I live at the base of a mountain, alright? I have no concept of the geography of where you live in Australia. All I know about Australia is that there's a big desert in the middle. It's a complete my complete geography of it. That is correct. Thank you, thank you. I am geography wizard. At least I know American geography vaguely. Vaguely know American geography. I don't know what they call the middle part. What do they call the middle part? Is that called the plains? Is it called the plains? What do they call the Ohio part? Geography's hard. I take it back. I don't know anything about geography. Outback, Midwest, but that's not like a thing. You can't just say this is a Midwest. The Great Plains. I mean, like, biome-wise, what would the biome be? Outback. Yes, the outback. But that's like the desert. Plains is a biome, right? Or is that prairie? Time for me to drop an animal fact. You are more than welcome to drop an animal fact. Echo, were you here yesterday when I found out everybody but me knows everything about dinosaurs? Midwest, but Midwest isn't a biome. Would it be called forest? I assume it would be like a temperate forest? Thinking so hard about this. What is Germany? Flat. Flat and boring. I guess it's probably also a temperate forest. Venomous animal fact. The inland taipan snake is considered the most venomous snake on Earth, in spite of the fact there are no confirmed cases of a person being killed by the snake. In fact, everyone who has bitten by one has survived. What? What on earth? Is that true? I don't like that it's called the taipan snake. Where is it from? Taiwan? Is it from Taiwan? Taiwan loves naming things Thai something. I'm gonna be very scared by this. Paste and search. Where are you? Is it Australian? Oh no. Australian? RIP. I'm in Chicago, it's Midwest, but that's the name of the area. The Great Trans-American Steppe. Oh, that's probably what it's called, isn't it? It's like the steppe that's in Central Asia. Alright, I get it. We're learning geography. We're not learning geography, we're decrypting the geography of the United States. Educate what biome means? I mean like the natural landscape, I guess. Like desert. Desert, tundra are biomes. Swamp. Swampland. Although I don't think much could be considered like swampland. I guess Florida would be considered a swampland. Yeah, plains? Is that a biome? I think steppe is the correct way to call it. After talking dinosaurs yesterday, I was inspired and dug into Wikipedia for quite some time. Any interesting facts? They were talking dinosaurs. Wetlands. Yeah, that's probably what a swamp would actually be called, as a wetland, right? Decrypting geography. Empire. Empire, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Hi, how's it going? Thank you very much for gifting a sub to R3, Diamond, BS Diamond, Tommy, Becca Lane, and Maka Builds. It's very kind of you. How are you doing, Empire? How's it going? How are you today? We're just hanging out and trying to decrypt the biomes of the United States. That's just all I'm doing. There were sadly no talking dinosaurs, but we were talking about dinosaurs, and I learned that I'm really lame because I don't know anything about dinosaurs. Barney. Think Minecraft biomes? Is it grassland, forest, swamp? True, I am thinking about Minecraft biomes. I don't think that's correct. I'm not sure. I feel like the Great American Steppe is the correct way to refer to the middle part. Also, Empire, look at this gradient I've got going on. Empire, observe. Dinosaur fun facts. People used to think that Stegosaurus had 2 brains. Really? One in the usual location and a second somewhere around the butt, mainly because scientists at the time couldn't understand why the actual brain was so small. Oof. Dang. That's a dunk on the Stegosaurus. Poor thing. Have they figured out why its brain was so small, Etchel? Did it ever recover? Empire, how are you doing? What are you up to today? How's it going? Also, let me go get my cat. She saw her pigeons. She's happy. It's been accomplished. We're good. Hello, kitty cat. There you are. There you go. There you go, kitty cat. A kiss little? I've been kissed. There aren't many Stegosauruses around to ask. Life is so hard. Who is that? Is that you? Is it you? Can you see yourself? Alright. Let me give the gremlin a couple pets. I love giving her pets like this. She looks like Yoda. Okay. Alright, kitty cat. I'm back to it. This is very serious business today. I have to make up for the fact that we got nothing done on Tuesday. You're gonna be so productive. And per always, I'm working. Yes, of course. No worries. If you gotta lurk, Empire, lurk as much as you need. Today is a very serious business day, Empire. We are getting so much done. For realsies this time. For realsies. Okay, there we go. Quote. I don't know who added that one. It's pretty accurate though. She do be yelling. She do be yelling, Leia. She do be yelling. You've heard her later on in the day. Have you heard her when my partner comes back? She really just starts yelling. Business, serious work. Yes, Empire. This is very serious business. It's me, Dr. Business, and I'm getting down to work. We did nothing on Tuesday. I'm still making up for it because if I don't finish this week, we have to do it next week. Like we have to take away from our little sub-stitch time. This is our next week's plan. If I don't finish this week, there will be less souls. And I'm powered by the souls. I need to consume more of them. Hello Jafar Town, how you doing? How's it going? How are you? I thought next week was Alice. No. We'll get back to her one day. Babs, the plan was if I finished this early this week, we would have done Alice, but that does not appear to be true. Alice has been away for like 4 weeks now. Maybe we will do Alice next week, but then my sub-stitch list gets so long if I don't do it like every other week. To clear up some of yesterday's confusion, dinosaurs were land ones. How do you pronounce the PT? Pterosaurs were the flying ones, and Ichthyosaurs the water ones. Dinosaurs and Ichthyosaurs have modern descendants. Pterosaurs are extinct. What are the modern descendants of the water ones? I think everything is next week. Should we just do everything next week? One day Alice next week, maybe. Maybe it does need some work. You are correct. You are correct. Also, we've been getting a lot done on 1 days of working on this one, so when I make my schedule for next week, maybe I'll schedule in an Alice day. I'm good. Thumbs up. Oh no, Leia's gonna get in trouble. I'm doing quite well as well. How are you doing? What are you up to today? How are you getting along today? Also, Kitty, did you say thank you to Empire? Thank you. Okay, we'll leave him alone now. I was like, wait, I brought the kitty cat. Oh, am I that gross? I touch her and then she immediately has to wash herself. Kitty, I'm not that gross. Disgusting human. Disgusting human. Yeah, if you want to tell me what you're up to, I'm more than happy to hear about it. Otherwise, as always, lurking is more than welcome in this stream as we have our very productive day. The pristine quote must not be touched by human hands. It is not pristine. This thing? Look, I'm gonna touch her here. Are you gonna lick it afterwards? We'll see. We'll see if she licks her leg now. Or if she's just bullying me, because she might be. Disgusting human. Ichthyosaurs? There's no way I'm saying that correctly. We're basically prehistoric whales and dolphins. I see. I thought dolphins are mammals. God dang it. I've learned so much in the past 2 days about biology and the world. Again, we didn't talk about dinosaurs in Palestine. Just wasn't a thing. Not that, like, it wasn't a thing that was taught. It was just not the era of biology that we spent a lot of time on. What did we do in biology? I think mostly, like, cellular biology. Okay, cool. Cool. One more this way. In terms of their ecological niche. Ah, okay. I see. Very cool. Thank you for explaining. I love it when chat teaches me things. Yes. We are learning. Nobody's allowed to leave. That was a joke. Emily specifically is not allowed to leave when learning is happening. Maybe one day I'll read a book about dinosaurs. But I love books about such niche things. It's my favorite type of nonfiction. One day when I finish my Agatha Christie binge that has literally been going on for like 2 months now, I think I'm basically out of books to read on my Agatha Christie binge. But when I finish that, we're going to read so many nonfiction books. You guys are going to be assaulted with random useless information you never wanted. My favorite thing to do. And also maybe I'll finish my book about 4chan one day, but like that one's still really kind of emotionally devastating. That one's a bit of a ringer. I am, according to my e-reader, 44% of the way through. My heart already hurts. We haven't even gotten to the Trump presidency yet, and that's the focus of the book. It's all been set up. It's all been about counterculture and the rise of 4chan. Okay. Here we go. So yes. I don't know how people write these books. The people that write nonfiction books have so much respect from me. It just sounds really difficult. It sounds really difficult research-wise and also just like, depending on your topic, just psychologically. It sounds a bit rough. Whoop. Do you want to work a little better? No. I'm about to finish reading an audiobook on the French-Algerian War. It's been 28 hours. That's a rough one. That's a tough one for sure. That is not easy. God bless, Leer. God bless. Do you just really like that region of the world, Leia? Because I know you have like a degree in antiquity, don't you? Or is your degree specifically in Latin? Or is it in like all of that region, that era? What is your degree in specifically? And also, Leia, when are you going to the Mediterranean to hang out? Come on, please. There we go. Come on, you can do this. I still wish I liked audiobooks more. I really wish I liked audiobooks more. I don't. If I drove around a lot, I think I would like audiobooks more. But alas, as I don't drive and I don't want to drive, and driving's scary, I'm not very into audiobooks. Podcasts for life. Podcasts and the same 3 songs forever. It's okay. It's okay, kitty cat. Here we go. My degree is in classics, major Latin, minor Greek. I did go to Italy for a month on a uni trip. Nice. Where'd you go in Italy? Where's Jane? Right, here we go. It's pretty cool. I once knew somebody who went to Italy on a university trip and then spoke bad Italian for the rest of the summer. It was very annoying. They were quite a character. I'm reading this French-Algerian book because I've been doing some readings on colonialism and canon. What? What do you mean? What do you want? Want some pots? I would be happy to hear some explanation. They're good when the narrator is good. That is true. I want to re-listen to. I need to listen to the series of Unfortunate Events audiobooks because they're narrated by Tim Curry. My man. My beloved Tim Curry. I've returned audiobooks within minutes of checking them out because the voice reading it was awful. Really? Are there any that you really like? What do you mean by awful? Was it just like too silly? You just didn't like the voice of the person? How so? We stayed in Rome for 3 weeks and outside of Napoli for a week to visit Pompeii. Ah, nice. Very nice. Come on, come on. You can do this. Okay. We've successfully completed another word, almost. That is pretty cool. I went to Italy as a small child, back when my mother was traveling Europe. And probably in the same trip my stroller got stolen in Paris. So, I don't remember much. I don't think I could say much about Italy. If the voice is deep or low pitch, I can't listen to it at work. Ah, yeah. Is that how you can hear me, Babs? Alas. My voice, I cannot change it. Some of the older recordings are rough too, like amateur podcast rough. Yeah. 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 I didn't think they would let you get away with that for an audiobook, but if anyone follows, who was it that did this? Somebody just did a really interesting video essay on like a weird scam people are running with audiobooks. Folding Ideas. Folding Ideas just did a really interesting video essay on YouTube about like a audiobook scam that people do, and I could imagine that that things like that would have a rough audio quality. Weirdly, it's more women's voices trying to be low and soothing that I can't listen to. Am I trying to be low and soothing? How do you feel about Elizabeth Holmes from Thurano? Have you heard what she sounds like? The Theranos con woman. Please, please. Nope, have you not heard what she sounds like? Oh, she sounds wild, Babs. I think you would hate it. I think you would hate it a lot. I think her thing is that she tries to be taken more seriously, so she speaks with a really fake deep voice. It's actually kind of impressive that she can keep it up for so long. I feel like it would mess up your vocal cords. But yeah, she's the con woman that did the blood thing. She's the con woman that got a bunch of old, really terrible American politicians to invest in her company, so my feelings on her are quite mixed. Sure, con woman's bad, harming people bad, but also just like stealing money from Henry Kissinger, not bad, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are. Tried to revolutionize healthcare and did nothing but got paid like she did. Big fraud. Yeah. No, she's definitely a con woman. Like, that is definitely how you... I don't think there's another way to describe Elizabeth Holmes than con woman. She did con Henry Kissinger. Which, again... it muddies the waters, in my opinion, of her. Anyone that cons Henry Kissinger gets a couple points in my book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Yeah, no, she was definitely a con woman. Con man? Is con man a gender neutral term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I saw some theory video about her. She's not like a... It's not theoretical. She's been arrested. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, or you mean like the theory... It was probably about the theory behind her work, like how it's like not feasible. How her blood machine was definitely not feasible in any way, shape, or form, but she kept convincing people it was. She had like a whole deal with CVS. I think con is the gender neutral term. She is the con. I just like saying it out of context. It sounds like the Khan, like the of Mongolia. Queen, where are you going? I need you to come judge me. Yeah, no, there's a bunch of fun documentaries out there about her. She's one of those, like, you know, con artist, thank you. Perfect. Yes, con artists are really fun to watch documentaries about. Oh. Again. I gotta give respect to people who con Henry Kissinger. It's hard not to do. But she does suck. I'm sure anybody who works in healthcare is probably still quite upset about it. Anyway, the whole point is, Babs, one day you should listen to what she sounds like. Her voice is wild. Javartan, sorry, work is distracting, your work is amazing. Oh, thank you! No worries. Lurking is more than welcome here. You're more than welcome to lurk, you're more than welcome to do whatever you'd like. But thanks for being here. You're too kind. I'm very pleased with it so far. Very pleased. Lurk away, Empire, don't worry. Empire had to come dunk on Elizabeth Holmes, which is fair enough. Okay, let me drink some water. Everyone should drink some water too. That's so cute. Can you move, please? I know, that's adorable, the little emote that's the head peeking out. It's really cute. I'm lurking but listening, yeah, no worries. Lurk away, Empire. As always, everyone's welcome to lurk and then just like say one thing and leave. I don't mind. There are multiple people who do that. It's fine by me. Please? Okay. Alright, so let me just... Oh. What is that one, Javartan? Oh, it's like a Halloween emote. Me, I do that. Is that how you do it, Babs? That's fine. Do whatever you please. Listen, most of you have bosses, and I would not like to also be a boss. Just post, just post a thumbs up emoji and leave. Now, see, now that we've had that whole conversation, I want to like just scroll Twitter so badly, but I scrolled Twitter after my nap, after my required nap before streaming. I didn't see anything. Much prefer Ophi as my boss. Why? Because I can't even boss myself around. because because I'm so bad at getting myself to do something. I'm so proud of myself so far. How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours, and I've finished like 4 letters. I'll have you know, that is a really big accomplishment. For me, we did 2 hours on Tuesday and did nothing, so we're figuring this out. You're my favorite background noise is a weird but honest compliment to give you, to give a streamer. That is really sweet, actually. I don't mind being someone's background noise. I try to keep it chill for that reason. I don't want to, like, shock people. As much as I have a lot of fun with, like, the idea of sound alerts. That's why I don't have them. I have my preferred background streamers as well. Hi Jane, how you going? Those are good compliments. They are really good. I fall asleep listening to your stream. I love that one. It's very funny. That one straddles the line between insulting and complimentary so hard. I take it as a compliment. But yeah, the I fall asleep listening to your stream is very in the middle. Jane, how are you doing? How's it going today? Jane, look how much we've done. Jane, this is a very serious business day that we have going on. Otherwise, we have to work on this next week. And I also have another thing I need to work on. I don't know how long it will take. Either next week or the week after. For my Halloween costume. But I need to figure out how to make a t-shirt fit me better. Is step 1 of my Halloween costume. I need to learn how to sew better. Is step 1 of my Halloween costume experience. Here's this. There we go. Also, I am heavily debating. heavily debating getting little like cat ears for my Halloween costume, but it's very character specific. They would have to be more like dog ears. But I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Interesting thought. Decades ago, if you told someone your voice makes me sleepy, they would take that as an insult. Now, though, it's a compliment. What changed? Are we more understanding? I think it's just more of like a context dependent, right? I mean, it depends on who says that. If my partner was like, your voice makes me sleepy, I would be very sad. I'd be like, okay, fine. Rude. But if someone in my stream says my voice makes them sleepy, that's more of a compliment. Yeah, I think it's context dependent. Yes, get the ears. I probably have to make the ears. I'm doing a very niche cosplay because it's one of the very few characters I look like. I will be dressing up like Jade Harley from Homestuck as one of the few characters I look like, and at some point she gets dog ears. So I'm debating getting one of those. I watched a video where the gamer mentioned someone told them that and they screamed wake up. Oh no! No, go back to sleep. Very good, Ophi! Yes! Jane's approval. See, Jane, I even have the queen coming to tell me to get my life together. Yay for progress. I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm going out with a friend in a bit to go buy the last couple things I need for my boyfriend's visit. When does he get there? Tomorrow, right? Hi Raven, how's it going? I made my cat mad when I wore cat ears in front of her. She thought I was another cat. Oh, that's amazing. It's chef's kiss. Beautiful. Raven, do you think I could get my cat? She's kind of dumb though. I don't think she'd get it. It's more about our first reaction rather than the context of the person saying it though, is it? It's interesting to It's interesting Twitch allow people to sleep stream. Yeah, there's a category for that. I found that out like a couple days ago. There's a big streamer that raided me once, so I follow her. It's like a big cosplay streamer, and she's been doing like an uncapped birthday stream for a while now. So yeah, she's been in the just sleeping category, as I think it could be called. Raven. Like the wait, Raven. Am I reading it wrong? Raven Kona. Raven. Yes. One of the things I want to figure out is Halloween costumes too. Are you gonna do like a couple's costume with your boyfriend, Jane? She has something to tell me. What do you want? What do you want? Use protection. Yes. Yes. Okay. Jokingly and also unjokingly, yes, use protection. Babs is out here with the advice. Babs is out here with the auntie level advice as well. Stairs. Yes, we are. We're excited about being together for Halloween for the first time. Very cute. Have fun with that one. I mean, I don't know how much you celebrate. Do you guys have Carnival, don't you? This chat turned so fast. What do you mean this chat turned? From con artist Elizabeth Holmes? What, you want me to dress up as Elizabeth Holmes for Halloween? Need to go get my Steve Jobs outfit. It's important, Empire. Safety first. I've said this multiple times before. My kink is safe, consensual sex between adults. It's a very good way to live your life. Where am I doing? There we go. This chat turns fast all the time. You can't keep up. It's whiplash. I think that's why people are convinced I have ADHD. I don't think that's true. It's on you guys. Thank you guys, but I'm 30 and I've been sexually active for a while, so I know how to handle myself. This is a polite reminder. In Italy, we have Carnival, yes. It's a big celebration for people to wear costumes. Halloween is more an excuse to go out and drink. I mean, I feel like it's that most places. But when is Carnival's like near Easter, right? Yeah, so you have costumes. Wish Halloween was a big thing here too. It is most certainly not a big thing in Taiwan. It is the same as how Jane is describing it. Like, bars will have a event where they have like, I don't know, they have like discounts on drinks and make them red and other such things. But yeah, it's definitely not like the US. I have very fond memories of being like 8 years old in the US and trick-or-treating. It's a very fun thing to do as a small child. Scheduled events going on here too, and house parties and such, but public will mark you as a crazy person for sure. Oh yes. Yes, that is true. I don't think there's anything in Taiwan that you wear costumes for. We don't have like a carnival type thing. There's not anything you really like dress up for. I'm thinking about it. None that I've seen, at least. The Carnival is a big celebration before Easter. The idea is during Carnival you get all the sins out of your system. Is that the idea? And then Lent starts, and so you have to do the fasting, etc. And then Easter. Alright. That is a really fun tradition. I like it. My mom did a big dumb when she was 30, and that's why I exist. Oh no. That Carnival sounds fun. Do you not have Carnival where you live? I did a Carnival. The only Carnival I've ever been to was when I lived in Ecuador, and all that happened was I got egged in the face multiple times. Many times I got egged in the face by students I used to teach English to. Honestly, fair, I would have loved to egg my teachers in the face. That's really the idea. All the sins out of your system. Mardi Gras is exactly like that. Oh, I see. I've only seen like parts of Carnival. When I was in Germany, it was the only place that did it was Dusseldorf, I think. But I did see a part of Carnival because I like went to the Netherlands and didn't know it was Carnival. I was extremely confused walking around Amsterdam when there were just people in costumes. I was like, what's going on? What you guys up to? Onion! How you doing, Onion? What's going on? Hello, how are you? Are you at work? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How is your food situation? God damn, corpse. Corpse's entrance. um, and also thank you for contributing to the Alice in Wonderland book reading challenge. That sounds rude and like you would get a suspension. It was in good fun, Jane. No carnivals here that I know of. I live in Istanbul. There might be some and I would have no idea of them happening though. I don't follow. Yeah, I would believe that. Istanbul's too Middle Eastern. You can pretend it's in Europe all you want. Welcome in, Onion. How are you doing? Oh, it's that Onion. It is that Onion. Where is it? It is that Onion. A very cool dude. Wait, please. Also, where's my reverse card? One moment, it's very important. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Corpse, how are you doing, by the way? How's it going? Here it is. The Certificate of Coolness Certified Cool Dude, that Onion. Indeed. Follow him, by the way. PTW. Yes. He's very cool. Use up all the sugars and fats before the fasting. What? Wait. Which fasting? Onions fasting? Is that like is that the Lent one? I'm doing fine, continuing one meal a day for the most part, but I do cheat on weekends. As you should, Onion. Treat yourself. I don't think Istanbul has a Christian celebrations, maybe years ago, but not at this moment in time. I have no idea. I went to Istanbul once for an MUN conference when I was in high school. It's my entire experience with Istanbul. It was very fun. I mostly felt like all the buildings were like about to fall into the street constantly. Not as a quality of building, just that they all felt like they were leaning over the streets. It's 99% Asian Middle Eastern country for sure. Oh, for sure. For sure. Also, I've been stuck in the stupid Istanbul airport forever. So many times. I hate the Istanbul airports. Doing good, thanks. I have my coffee. I need to make more coffee. I'll make more coffee probably in like a half hour. The fasting of Lent, Carnival is also a celebration of sugary fatty treats of various kinds in different European countries. Ooh, like what, Jane? Usually fried pastries and stuff filled with custard. Alright, that sounds legit. Sounds nice. Something in my eye. I'm sorry about that new airport, it's a huge mess. Not that, it's just, I get stuck there so often. 1 second, my eye. Okay. I'm crying. I'm crying thinking about the Istanbul airport. I've just been stuck in the Istanbul airport so many times. It's your finger, it's in your eye. Only a little bit. Also, it's a contact lens, but I don't think it's the contact lens that's messing up. Istanbul airport, I hate you so much. Yep, use it all up so it doesn't spoil in the days before long-term safe food storage. Ah, I see. Okay, I see what Babs is referring to. That's pretty cool. It's also a cool one. I know, Leanne, just crying. Why would it take 45 minutes for you to walk to your gate? No point, it's empty. Every time, I've never been to the Istanbul airport and it's empty. I mostly get annoyed because they don't tell you which gate is yours until like the hour before your flight. And if you're there on a layover, which I always am, it's very annoying. You just have to go sleep at a random gate for like 6 hours if you're me. Stupid Istanbul airport. Nothing against Istanbul, it's a cool city. I just get really mad at the airport. It's Dubai style show off. Dubai's worse. But at least they tell you which gate is yours. Hello, she's so cool. How you doing? Look at that stitching progress. I know. Today is very serious business day. We've done nothing but stitch, and look at this. We've gotten like a bunch of letters done. I don't think I could finish the wording today, but I would like to. We'll see. Yesterday we streamed for like 6.5 hours because I kind of forgot about time. So if we end up stitching for that long again today, maybe we'll get some stuff done. How you doing? She's so cool. Alright, I've stopped crying. Update. Update of stopped crying. It's very good. Thumbs up. Serious business. That's what we're doing. I'm Dr. Business and this is serious business and we're stitching so much today. As long as I don't make any other major mistakes, I should be good. Also, Onion's here now, so I can't make any major mistakes. My mod is watching me. I understand your particular feeling for airports. I feel like that when you start having layovers, you develop strong feelings about airports. You don't want to know about my feelings for the Calgary airports. I believe that. See, the thing is, when I lived in Germany for university and I would have to go to Palestine to visit, there's no direct flight from Hamburg to Amman. That's not a direct flight. So I'd have to go from Hamburg to Istanbul, then Istanbul to Amman. Oh no, did you just jinx it? No, I've never jinxed anything in my life, Babs. Evil eye begun. I should go get the evil eye and hang it like on my head. Not gonna mention the airport again. It was me that brought it up. And my dumbness. I'm doing well, thanks. Currently crocheting a Winnie the Pooh amigurumi. Nice. Sounds very cute. Bless this stream, please. Oh no. Oh no. Why? What are you about to do? We blessed it yesterday, Babs. We won solitaire yesterday. Oh, this is such a cute little thing. It's so cute. I like the cow emoji very much. The bread. Okay, we're good. Next. The little bread? I know, it's so cute. What a cute emote. Javartan has just like cute emotes. Also, she's so cool. You should definitely show me your Winnie the Pooh amigurumi when you're done. I would love to see it. God dang it, Babs. I knew it. I knew it was happening. I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. Some Rome, Portland, Oregon is not a direct flight, and the layovers are wild to believe that. My favorite is always and unmistakably the Amsterdam airport. It's one of the few places they are well-oiled machines and organized. People are not stupid if you try to stalk them. That's true, the Amsterdam airport's really nice. You know what's not nice? I've only been once in a layover, but the Paris airport is such a... it's so terrible. I collect emotes for sure. Oh my god. It's so good, Javert. OMG, no. What, the Paris airport? What was it? It's the Charles de Gaulle airport, right? Isn't that what it's called? Absolute garbage place for layovers. My flight's from Hamburg to Amman. I've gone through so many layovers. Charles de Gaulle airport, not like this. It's literally the worst. You would think that Paris's airport is less garbage, but it's literally the worst. JFK in New York is a million times nicer than Charles de Gaulle. I will for sure, although it might be like a slow project. I haven't crocheted in 10 years. Take your time. I can't crochet at all. Charles de Gaulle is horrible and no one helps you. Charles de Gaulle was kind of jank when I went through. It's such a garbage airport. It's literally the worst airport. Alright, let's go play. Babs, did you get to see the Owu Uwu dice? Yeah, you did. You were here when I showed the Owu Uwu dice. It's so good. Also, if anyone's new or doesn't know, we're playing solitaire because it's fun, and also it's usually a break from me looking at a magnifying glass. I don't have one today, but that doesn't mean it's not fun. Just love solitaire. When JFK is nicer than you, you should start asking questions. Yeah, JFK also sucks, but Charles de Gaulle is on its own level of bad. It's the worst. I agree with that. I had no problems in JFK either. JFK just like is really uncomfortable. It's just not a nice place to be stuck for many hours on a layover, as most people often are when they're in New York. I don't think a lot of people finish in New York. I don't have any real qualms with the JFK airport, but the New Yorkers are kind of rude and I'm not a fan. I mean, I just get stuck there. I've had so many flights canceled out of JFK that I just have a bad association now. I also go a lot of the times Amman to JFK. It's awful. It's bad. Yes, nice. You. Good. 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 Nice. Very nice. This can go here, and this can go here. Cool. One moment. Things are happening. Things are looking up. Cool. Alright. Nice. The one time I went and got food poisoning at a German sausage restaurant, that was the worst. Oh my god, Echo, did you just think of that one? Echo's like, Obi. A very important thing to say. Based, honestly. Good for you. Although, not the food poisoning, obviously. This can go here. I need some twos. I love solitaire. Do you want to play with me? Because Google Solitaire hard mode is actually so difficult. It validates me every time somebody plays and does a really bad job. Although, if you're going to play with me, don't do a good job. I'll feel worse. Okay, this can go here. This can go here. Nice. Whoa. Wait. Okay, let's get the black king. Nice. No, that didn't accomplish much. I'm playing solitaire while listening to the stream. Oh, are you also playing Google Solitaire hard mode? Same. Are you all just playing solitaire? I love it. Do they select you for randomized checks often, Opie? You don't even know. Literally constantly. Also, flights to the Middle East from the US are it's so annoying. It's such a process. Do you know the number of security checks you have to go through on a flight to the Middle East from the US? You have the normal security, and then there's a secondary security check for the terminal, and then they check you one more time before you get on the flight. I'm just like, please. Please. I am going to be late for my flight. I would like to leave. I don't even want to be here. Yeah. Also random selections. It depends on who you're with. Thankfully, my name isn't Muhammad. If my name was Muhammad, it would be a bit worse. My name is I have an Arabic name, but it just sounds ethnic. It's not like super Arabic. It's not Muhammad. Girls' names have an easier time than boys' names. So if I'm by myself, usually it's a little less bad. But my god, the random checks. It's been a while though. It's been a while. We lost Solitaire. Thank you, Babs, very much for redeeming Solitaire. It was fun. We did our best. Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't get selected for randomized checks in Germany very often, except for one time I went from the US to Germany and they selected me, which was very funny to me. I was like, really? This is the one I get randomly selected on? From the US? It's nice. And then let's come here. Absolutely adore how many people are playing Solitaire. Let me know if you win. Go play Google Solitaire hard mode. That's specifically it. Random checks is greater than random checks. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Although I had to cash a check from where was it? It was from a foreign bank when I first got to Taiwan. and it was like a very awkward check. It was for like the equivalent of 10 US cents, but it would have cost the equivalent of 20 US dollars to cash it. So I was just at the bank like, let's ignore that one. Let's just skip that one. I handed it to the lady because I didn't know what the fee was, and she was like, are you sure you want to pay $20 to cash a check for 10 cents? International banking fees are wild. My ex had olive skin and dark hair and never shaved. He was often stopped for randomized checks because everyone thought he was Middle Eastern. He should have had a super Italian name. Like, Giovanni. My name is Giovanni Giorgio. My friends call me Giovanni. Sorry, is that the lyric from the Daft Punk song? Where do random checks fall in that? Middle. I realized it was when I realized that random checks were not at all random. They are not. You stole my joke. Oh no. I'm playing just regular Spider, won a few times. Nice. I still don't know how to play Spider Solitaire. One day I'll figure it out. I will be stitching this G until the end of time in the meantime. But yes, randomized checks are not very random indeed. Tis a lie. Tis a lie. Yeah, they also do just they just be checking anyone mildly ethnic, honestly. So are you reacting to the randomized checks, as in like people from the Czech Republic? We have a couple Czech viewers. I don't know where to put them on the list. Listen, I love the Czech viewers. You guys are wonderful. Randomized checks money may rank a little bit higher. Although, I'm not sure. We'll see, we'll see. No offense to the Czech viewers. Somebody's gonna come yell at me. Which would be, honestly, not uncalled for. Here we go. Please, this. Look at this fancy G. It doesn't even look like a G, it's so fancy. It's so fancy. It's like those ye old shoppy. Aren't those a lie? Didn't nobody ever say like ye olde? Wasn't that never a thing in English? I thought it I feel like I vaguely know. Somewhere in my memory it's telling me that vaguely ye olde was never a thing in English properly. It was only to like pretend things are old always. I'm not sure though, I should look that up. Sorry, Ophi, I got a call. Anyway, yes, when they don't worry about it. Listen, I'm not going anywhere. Although I might go on a BRB soon. I require more coffee. Alright, actually that is a good idea. Jane, you've reminded me. You're good at reminding me. I should go on a BRB. I require the coffee. It's a joker, Billiam. Give me a second. Billiam's here, I must leave. Anyway, yes, when they actually checked his papers, they realized he was Italian. He got stopped before the papers every time. Yeah, exactly. This look, the choker, the earrings, shoulders, you look so classy. You're not worth such glamour. Thank you, Billiam. Billiam, you should wait for my my Alice in Wonderland dress. It's gonna be very intense. I have to take it out of my suitcase. The letter looked like a Y, but it was a th sound. In English, it looked like the th sound. It looked like a P. There used to be like a P that used to be the TH sound in English for a really long time. I don't remember when we got rid of it. Ye old is very red fair. Yeah, I think it's only fake English forever. Alright, okay. I need to go on a BRB. Who is willing to babysit my cat while I go make some coffee and use the bathroom real quick? Also, Billiam, look at this gradient. Billiam, I've managed to make Web 1.0 graphics IRL. I know you're very jealous and in awe of my skills. Okay. Cat, here you go. Here you go. Thorn, that's the name of the letter. Okay. Oh, nope, wrong one. Where is it? Here we go. You don't want to look? You don't want to look at them? Your little paws. Look at these little beans. Little toe beans. Okay. Alright. Billiam's being put in charge. I'm going to just do a BRB real quick. Take care of the kitty cat. Touch the beans. I poke them for you. Poke, poke, poke. Poke, 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 poke. Like dialing a phone. Okay, yes, I will be right back. Just gonna go make some coffee. Gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be just a couple minutes. Feel free to play with the tic-tac-toe game if you'd like. I will be right back. Hello, it is I. Hello? I said hello to you. Did you say hello back? She's very sleepy. She's a little bit sleepy. Just a tiny bit. Okay. Let me just switch this back. Any luck with the tic-tac-toe? I almost called it Tetris like 4 times. Well, we have her attention. We have her attention, yes, right? Just stares disappointedly. Alright. Thank you for being so patient. Just had to go make some more coffee, fill up my water, use the bathroom, all that fun stuff. I thought Leto was in charge. Leto is in charge, but she also has a tendency to try to burn this house down. A little. Martin Ophiel. This happens a lot. No, no, no. Do not fear. I just had to go. I just finished a part of the string. Tic-tac-toe, ignore me, then I won. What? Oh yeah, you call it knots and crosses in the UK. Speaking of, let me do a fancy shout out to Billiam Babble. From the Billiam Babble Hug Mug fame, is an artist. A very fancy artist, you can call him. An artist of the maps, mandalas, and monsters. Lovely, lovely dude. Cool dude. Oh, I see another lovely dude is here. And yeah, it's a great guy, Billiam Babble. Hi, Martin. How are you doing? Martin, look at this gradient. I'm so proud of it. Welcome to my business stream where I'm Dr. Business and all we're doing is getting stuff done. How are you doing? It ignored my first command. I'm so sorry. Barton in the chat. I realized that if we can go back in Twitch lineages, I didn't notice that Billiam was one of Martin's founding members until yesterday, and Martin's one of my founding members. So, Billiam's like my Twitch grand founding member. Buzzy, thank you for the shout out. Of course, let me also give one to Martin. How are you doing, Martin? Is it school run times? Or is it sculpting times? Only one shout out can be active at a time. Alright, we'll calm down then. Jeez, Twitch. Twitch just yelled at me. Twitch went, stop it. You can't shout out both Billiam and Martin. Fine. You know what? Screw you. How are you doing? How's it going? I'm just doing my little gradient. And I'm a founder of Billiam. Is that true, Lair? Lair, is that true? I don't know who Billiam's founders are, but they're like my great grand founders. It just keeps going. Okay, let's see here. Also, if I missed any messages, please do send them again. As always, I would prefer to see it. Later is the one ring. Wait, what? Is that how it works? I'm part of the Twitch Illuminati. Is that how it works as well? How is this possible? Billiam was on Twitch months after me, but picks up followers like a baby stroller picks up doggy doo on the sidewalk. That's such a specific analogy. So he made it up to affiliate on his second day on Twitch. Is that true? Billiam, did you speedrun affiliate on Twitch? It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick. That was a very evocative mental image I've been given. Hey Bilbab and hey Martine. Martine will get a shout out as soon as Twitch stops yelling at me for doing that. Please, do you wanna work? Do you wanna work? Do you wanna work? Yes? Okay, cool. Andre and Leia. Also, he brought his huge following from OnlyFans. Ah, you know, I could see that. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, Martin. You gotta do what you gotta do. How are you guys doing today? What are you up to? What are your schedules? What are your plans? Like I said, I am Dr. Business today. We're getting this done. I don't want to have it, like, not done by next week, but it seems like it's gonna be that way. Only flans. It's sort of true. Baby strollered, skidded through the poo. Like, what? Sure. You know what? I feel like that's a call to drink coffee if I've ever seen one. Hey, drink some coffee. It's... Oh my god, we're almost at 100k for the Alice in Wonderland thing. Just grabbing a coffee. Yes, go get some coffee. As I just did. It's a bit hot, so I kind of burned my mouth, but that's okay. Only a little bit. Kitty just had to move around. Alright. Billiam? Oh my god, we're so close. Billiam, thank you for contributing to the Alice in Wonderland book reading challenge. Next week's gonna be a wild week. It's gonna be a really weird week. Probably the schedule for next week is going to be like a... Oh, thank you, she's so cool. For contributing as well. All of you get rid of your points. Probably what's going to happen next week. So I stream 4 days a week, so it's probably going to be one day we read Alice in Wonderland. Or that might take 2 days. How long is the book? How long is the book and how many times am I going to struggle reading the Jabberwocky poem? Oops, I've been forgetting to give that. The app seems to hide banners. Yeah, the Twitch app's not been great. I know this morning as well, Twitch chat stopped working in general for a few minutes. So, all sorts of issues. Yeah, we'll do an Alice in Wonderland reading. We'll probably need to finish this, and then we also gotta do some Substitch stuff at some point. She yells at me. She tells me off. Thank you, Pete, and thank you for Javartan. 240 pages apparently. Ooh. How long is that gonna take me? We did it! Snapples, I didn't know you were still awake. Javartan, Snapples, thank you as well. I was poor, but I gave it all. Hype, we did it. How much of Alice are you reading? We'll see how long it takes. We'll see how much we get through on like one day, and then we'll decide from there. If we get through like half of it on one day, or almost all of it on one day, then we will definitely read the whole thing. Otherwise, we'll see. Still awake. Hype indeed. Thank you guys very much for throwing your points into a void. That'll be Monday then. For surezies. For surezies on Monday we'll do that. It'll be wonderful. I will even be going to IKEA over the weekend. Maybe I'll get something really bougie looking. You know how IKEA has bougie looking stuff? I need something cheap but bougie looking, and I feel like IKEA is the place to go. Babs, have you read Alice in Wonderland before? How many people in this chat have not read Alice in Wonderland? I think that's a good question to ask. What portion of this chat has never read Alice in Wonderland? Bourgeois. Sorry if you've never heard the slang. Like, bourgeois. Me as well. Really? Oh, you guys are in for a treat. It's such a fun book. Background on Alice in Wonderland is, it's written by a mathematician. It's a storybook for children written by a mathematician. So it's very fun. There's a reason that Alice is like very heavily... I'm trying to think of a delicate way to say this. Where's Jane? There's a reason that Alice is very delicately but heavily associated with drug culture, and it's because the book is trippy as hell. It's really fun read. I hope I do a good job. It's gonna be a bit challenging, but it's a really fun read. Alright, awesome. That's a lot of people. I'm very happy to see it. No, read? No, I've only seen a movie or two. The movies, especially the Disney ones, I didn't watch the Tim Burton ones because I don't hate myself. The Disney ones, one is a combination of both books. They're two Alice in Wonderland books. This scene isn't from the first Alice in Wonderland. This scene is from Through the Looking Glass. And the movie combines Through the Looking Glass and Alice in Wonderland. So we're gonna read the first one. Maybe we'll read the second one day. I've never read a book in my life. You've told me, Onion. Onion, if you're free, you should come as well. But I know you gonna be working as well. I saw an Alice in Wonderland ballet. That sounds super cool. I would have loved that. It is actually like one of my favorite books. Hi, Ophi. I haven't read Alice in Wonderland. Well, Pete, awesome. I haven't read it. Also, hi, Wolf. How are you guys doing? I haven't read it, but I've watched it and not read it. Yes, a bunch of people seem to have, She's So Cool has read it. Okay, cool. Yeah, it is really trippy, yes. It's an incredibly trippy book. I hope I do a good job of it. I will try very hard. The poem reading is gonna be really difficult. I do have one of the poems memorized. I've recited it on stream before. But the poem reading is going to be the really difficult part. There's a lot of poems in it. But okay. But okay, how's you? I'm doing quite well. Sorry, Wolf, I'm a bit confused. I hope that said you're okay. I'm doing quite well. Books, that's so similar. Smaller internet's made from trees, right? I will be reading it off of an e-reader unless I find like a cheap copy over the weekend because I don't have an actual physical copy with me. So I'll be reading it over an e-reader. I'm thinking my plan because there's some really nice illustrations. Hi, Chubsy. How you doing? Oh, go away. Yeah, so I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm probably gonna have a screen like this. I'm gonna have to create a new one and then move me to probably one side and then have a little, like a box over here with the illustrations. And then I will be like manually showing you the illustrations as well from online. It's gonna take a little bit of pre-planning and coordination, so I'll be working on that over the weekend. Ill but okay. Okay, that's why I'm confused. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wolf. I hope you get well soon. That sucks. That is unfortunate. I mean, the ballet, that must have been amazing. I've never seen a ballet. That sounds really cool. Chubsy, how are you doing tonight? How's it going? I used to know Jabberwocky by heart. I got used to it. It got used a lot in uni. It's a really long poem. You used to know Jabberwocky by heart? That's not a short one. I'm good, thanks for asking. How are you? I hope you feel better soon, Wolf. Yeah. Being sick is not fun. I'm doing quite well. We are getting things done today. We're very productive in keeping it. Okay, hear me out. Barty 1 needs to read Through the Looking Glass. I think Barty 1 might explode. I don't know what it sounds like trying to say words like Jabberwocky. It might explode. It's a good plan. Every time I come to a word I'm not going to be able to read, I'm just going to have Barty 1 read it. I wish I could just manually put things into it, but it doesn't work that way, sadly. Sadly, it does not work that way. I've been watching a ballet for a while now. What? Wait, what? Like, do you go to a ballet often, Onion? Going well, thanks. Went to this really nice cafe tonight and got a white chocolate matcha cake. Ooh, sounds very fancy, Chubsy. Was it good? Was it nice? Was it worth it? 'Twas brillig in the Sidley Toves, did gyre and gimble in the way, while mimsy were the borogroves and moment trats at rabe. Yes. I'm gonna have to try so hard. A lot of the poems are just really good. Was it good? I don't know. I don't like cake, Chubsy. This whole stream is me and Chubsy just antagonizing each other, I swear to God. It's half me making fun of Billiam, because Billiam makes fun of me, and then the other half is me antagonizing Chubsy Wubsy. William, do you have any tips for how to pronounce half of the made-up words in Alice in Wonderland? That adds to the trippiness, by the way. A lot of the words he just made up. He just made them up. And he did use the story to try to illustrate a bunch of mathematical concepts. So there's the first one isn't very, it's mostly sassy, but the second one does play with like space and time quite a bit. The first one mostly plays on words, but the second one plays on space and time a lot. All words are made up. That is true. With the very fancy pronunciation. I'm pretentious, so I make everything sound like it was said by Gandalf. I can't do a British accent. Lewis Carroll was British. I wish I could read it with a British accent, as assuredly the author intended. But I can't. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the vabe. All mimsy were the borogroves and Mommerath's outrabe. Outgrabe. There are multiple books. There are 2 books. There's 2 Alice in Wonderland books. There's Alice in Wonderland, and then there's Through the Looking Glass, which is the second one. They're about the same length. And I would say they're the same story. It's barely a story. There is like a storyline, but it's mostly just like wandering around. Puts hand up, I could read it with a British accent. Feel free. Everyone just stream yourself reading Alice in Wonderland. I'll have to keep... You keep sounding Scottish-Irish, but that works. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm doing my best here. It's too fast to Wonderland. Honestly, it might be. There's a train. There's a lot of teleporting that happens in Too Fast to Wonderland. Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna have to figure out a voice for Alice. What kind of voice should I give Alice? That's gonna be so hard. I should just speak like I'm Leto. I'm Leto. Hello, it's me, Alice. Hello. Babs is gonna murder me. Alice in Wonderland Tokyo Drift is being written right now. I wish there were more Alice in Wonderland books. Too Fast to Wonderland, the need for hookahs. If I had my ergile, I would definitely set it up, but I don't have my ergile. I couldn't bring it to Taiwan with me. I'm so sad about it. I had a mini one. I had a mini, I think you called it hookah, yeah. I had a mini hookah back in Germany. They're really cheap in Palestine, and I had like a dude who would sell me... I had a dude who would sell me like plastic Ziploc baggies of flavored tobacco in Germany. So that was cool. Then you could just buy instant coals anywhere. Taiwan's not as cool. I only know one place that you can get argile in Taiwan, and it's in Taipei. It's an Iranian place in Taipei. It's really expensive though. I miss it. I miss argile. It's such a... It's a huge part of Palestinian culture. Flavored tobacco, yeah. It's supposed to be flavored. It's the most common flavor is tufahten, 2 apples. That's like the vanilla. What was my favorite one? I don't remember anymore. It's been a really long time since I've had argile. Very sad about it. Back when the last time I was in Palestine, you could order it delivery. Like, there were 2 places that figured out delivery in Palestine. It was pizza, a pizza place, and it was the argile people. They were the only the first 2 places that figured out delivery. Because like I've said before, we don't have addresses. There's no like street names in Palestine. I think they recently started putting them up. I don't know if anybody learned any of the street names that they put up, because they just kind of like made them up. I know they're all made up, but like it's not what anybody living in the area would call their streets. So I don't know if anyone actually uses the street names, but yeah, the true innovators of Palestine, the Ergila places, figured out delivery. They would deliver it. They would deliver the gigantic thing, with two heads filled with tobacco, and then a big bucket of coals that were on fire. And then you would just use it. There's no speed whatsoever, there's no time limit. They would just come back in the morning and pick it up. You were supposed to leave it outside of your flat or outside of your like house, and they would just come in the morning and pick it up. And that's how it worked. It was a good system. Me and my closest friend in Palestine used to do that all the time. Before she had children. Now she has kids. So it's so lame. The original vape. Indeed. Like a rental, yeah, you can have your own. It's just so much effort to set it up. Like, it's not easy to just set up a whole argila. And also, you usually smoke socially. Like, it's kind of sad to smoke argila by yourself. People think you have like a real problem and addiction if you do smoke it by yourself, which some people do. So you're supposed to smoke it socially, and if you're like being social, you don't want to spend like an hour setting up an argila. For tobacco use only, indeed. I will try to find some of the flavors, show it to you guys. It's been like 11 years since I've had it. It's really bad for you, but I've been smoking argila since I was like 14. So, listen, it's a different culture. So, yeah, it's really bad for you. So, good for you. No addresses in Palestine? How does that work? What do you mean? How deliveries work in Palestine? Do you see the blue car? How about the yellow flower pot? No, okay, it's very specific. So for example, if I was ordering something to my house in Palestine, I would say I live across the street from the... I'm trying so hard not to dox myself. How can I describe my address without doxing myself? I know none of you live in Palestine. Somebody could find it. If you were a delivery driver in Ramallah, you would know exactly where I live. It's the apartment building owned by, insert the owner of my building's name here, because it's written on the front of the building. It's a building owned by whatever, across the street from this certain business building, in the area with this certain mosque. In the district, in this district of El Bira, on the border with Ramallah, and then they'd be like, yep, know exactly where that is. Be there in 20 minutes. That sounds painful. It would be if it was like a really physically large city. Ramallah's not that big. None of the Palestinian cities are physically large. The address is a description, that's cool. Yeah, mail isn't really a thing. The mail in the way you guys think of it is not really a thing. If somebody wants to send you a letter, they stick it in your door. If you want like to send post, one, you better be prepared for like 2 months minimum to send a letter anywhere, because it's got to go through the Israelis as well. Minimum 2 months, because it's got to go through Israeli security too. But you do set up like a postal off. You set up like a PO box if you want like, you know, a proper sort of mail situation. Otherwise, your bills get stuck under your door or texted to you. Like, if it's your phone bill, you just have to go pay it at, like, the phone place. They'll tell you when you owe them money. The internet bill gets stuck under the door. You know how it is. You know how it is. Addresses... I think a lot of people have a hard time conceiving of a world without them, but it's not that hard. Just type your address backwards. It's been sleepy time. Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't see that. Good night, Echo. Thank you for hanging out. Sleep well. Like a rental, yeah. It's been years since I've smoked nargila. Yeah. It's, again, not good for you, but it's really fun. It sounds painful, it's really not. Last time I think it was with a watermelon bowl. Watermelon's the other flavor. So you know how ice cream has like vanilla and chocolate? It would be apple and watermelon for ergila. Those are like the most basic flavors. I like coconut a lot. I like gum. Cinnamon and Arabic gum. That's my favorite. I love cinnamon and Arabic gum. No, I would not be making Christmas stitches. I'm going to just pretend it doesn't exist. Let me tell you, what day of the week is Christmas? Oh, it's a Sunday. I don't stream Sunday. I will be streaming on the 26th of December though. What day is my birthday? A Friday. I will probably not be streaming. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Kids these days vape pina colada and blue raspberry vape juice. I don't like vapes. I've tried vapes before. They're kind of just... They're kind of like... No shade towards anyone who vapes. I've tried it before. I tried like a friend's vape before, and they're just kind of... I don't know. Annoying? Like, the sound is... It's so loud. Christmas stitch socks. No, we're not Christmas stitching anything. Down with seasonal themes. The only season I celebrate is Halloween. Everything else can screw right off. Except for Chinese New Year. What's next year? Maybe we'll do a Chinese New Year stitch. What's next year? Chinese New Year 2023. What is the year? It's gonna be Year of the Bunny. Year of the Bunny. Bunny bun. Gets ready to walk out. Joking. Zootopia sit down to blowing sick clouds. It's just weird. I tried it because I don't know. I love Ergila. It's just I didn't enjoy it. It did nothing for me. Even Billiam is bringing out a Christmas Hug Mug edition. Is he? Is that something you made up or is that real? Vaping seems a bit like inhaling herbal tea plus clouds. I mean, yeah, if it wasn't bad for you, I guess I could see the appeal, but it's also bad for you. It's also terrible. Year of the Space Buns. Honestly, for Halloween, I should just dress like Billiam. Billiam, do you know I can get a fake beard? If you hang it up for Christmas, it's a Christmas decoration, no matter if it's Christmas themed or not. So is that gonna turn... This is my Christmas decoration. Merry Christmas! Ta-da! With the addition of 100% more popcorn lung, yeah. It's something I made up to make it look like... Something I made up to make it think like it's someone else's idea and it will happen. Well, I am now. See? See what you've done, Corpse. William is now going to have to make a Christmas time hug mug. 2020, we hung sample bottles of hand sanitizer on our tree. Well, I'm not gonna have a tree, but yeah. I know nothing of fake beards. This is real. If you say so, William. I'm considerate when I vape and where I exhale. I know a lot of people don't like the smell or walking through a cloud. Oh, I mean, it's the same for like smokers of normal cigarettes or cigars or pipes or ergile or any of those things. Yeah, no, I just tried vapes. I just don't like them. They're just weird. But, you know, to each their own. I know plenty of people have tried ergile and hate it, and they really like it. Billiam is au natural. I too have a real beard. Free range, grain free beard. I guess most of you guys have beards, huh? Listen, I can't grow a beard. Coetus is so mean to me. I was in Coetus' stream a couple days ago and he was bragging about how nice it is to have a beard. I was so upset. I think he was bragging about that to me and Sazzle specifically. He was just like, it's so nice to be able to rub your beard. And I'm just like, shut up. I can't grow an impressive beard. So... Chubsy, unless you're Middle Eastern, I expect no different. It's very amazing. You know how... There's a lot of like American movies where somebody comes back from like a summer vacation and they've hit puberty or whatever and they're like super tall now. In Palestine, what happens is you enter high school and the vacation between like we don't have a difference, but between like the 8th and 9th grade or like the 9th and 10th grade, all the boys come back with the biggest beards. It's amazing. It's truly impressive. I have class pictures from when I was in the 10th grade and when I was in the 11th grade, and the like only two boys that held out not growing a gigantic beard, it came in the meantime. It's very hard to tell how old a man in the Middle East is. It's a very difficult thing. You let it run free. Free range. I'm taking a break from solitaire. Layer, did you win? Are you winning, son? Ophi, show some respect. When a man confesses to struggling to grow a beard, it's a great sadness. I'm sorry. I can't grow a beard. I don't know what you want from me. Is it a great sadness? Chubsy, I'm very sorry about your lack of an impressive beard. I mean, I have no further follow-up comments. I live in Taiwan. Basically, nobody has a beard here. My partner is immediately identifiable as a foreigner, as somebody who has a beard, because he has one. Right, we've got this. And there we go. My late partner used to threaten to sandpaper my face. My beard is an act of defiance. I like that. I mean, when you're like growing a beard, it's so painful for other people. Women want a 6-foot-tall man with a thick beard, unrealistic standards. I don't know what you're talking about. My partner is exactly my size. With a thick, is that? My short height is also a great sadness. I don't like the idea of having a partner taller than me. It's all a preference thing. I just like being tall. I can't grow a beard, so I have a mustache instead. A mustache? Do you twirl it? I'm so jealous. Where's your partner from? My partner is half Taiwanese and half Middle Eastern. The Middle Eastern genes come in quite strong with the beard. And nothing else. Nothing else really gives him away. He otherwise looks very Taiwanese. I mean, to me, no. And to Taiwanese people, no. But to everyone who's not Taiwanese, he looks very Taiwanese. You can share underwear. Corpse, I could. 6'3" bearded flex. Andrew Wombat is just flexing on Chubsy. Poor Chubsy, don't be mean to him. Have you be Chubsy? I don't know. I don't like having partners taller than me. It sounds awkward. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm just gonna go to bed. Everybody stop being mean to Chubsy. That's my job, okay? I'm supposed to be mean to Chubsy. I mean, he didn't have a beard when we started dating, but he does now. I guess same. I don't know. I don't see the beard being that attractive. It's mostly itchy. It's so itchy. 1.55 meters, unbearded, reverse flex. Emily's doing that thing where it just goes like, boo. 6'2", no beard, no flex. Oh, what is this weird? Also, I feel like North Americans don't have beards that much. I don't know. I'm thinking North Americans don't have beards that much, do they? I'm thinking very hard about it. I feel like there's a lot of clean-shaven North Americans. And Germans. Does your beard smell nice? Do you use beard oil? I think William's got like the big beard in the chat. Like, how long is yours? How long? Let me really inspect this like emote here. One moment. How big is your beard, William? Undisclosed height and beard status. Yeah. Good for you, Leia. Whose beard are you into? What? Wait, who's into whose beard now? I'm so confused. I used to use a sandalwood beard oil, but since then I never leave the house anymore, so I just keep it shampooed daily. This sounds like a lot of work. I'm kinda happy I don't have this facial hair conundrum. Sounds like a lot of effort. Everyone under 30 looks like a lumberjack now. Is that true? Is it like a trend? Dang hipsters. I guess that's what comes to mind is I think of like lumberjack and hipsters, but when I think of like the average North American, they do not have a beard. Average Northern European too. I don't think of many British people as having a beard, especially around my age. I'm thinking so hard about this. Nobody in Taiwan has a beard. You guys have your weird beard bubble going on. Okay. Let me just move this over again. I'm from the UK, pops on my monocle and tips my hat while sipping on tea. Yeah, do you have like the Monopoly Man hat? It's not long, it just has character. More Middle Eastern fun facts. In Islam, your beard's not supposed to get longer than a fist, in case people didn't know that. There's a very specific length your beard is supposed to be in Islam, and it's supposed to be this long. It shouldn't be longer than that. Martin sort of has a beard, kind of. Martin has a beard. I had to draw it on Pixel Martin. It's the only reason I know why. I don't know what any of you look like. You will literally be erased from my brain unless I have to draw you. Then I remember what people look like. I have an aversion to shaving. I would be so lazy. I couldn't measure by a fist. That's supposed to be the length in Islam. You're not supposed to get longer than that. It can definitely be shorter than that. Unless you're like a fundamentalist, but like, yeah, it could be shorter than that. It's just not supposed to be longer. You can be clean shaven. I respect men who get away with gay/70s mustache. Oh, the big mustaches. What is it? There's the pirate in Bullet Train. The pirate man had one of those. But you have our souls. I do have our souls. I should get a Monopoly Man hat. You should get a Monopoly Man hat. And then in wherever you live, you should get a hat room, because that seems to be in a lot of old British books I read. I think the hat room is a required place. Hi Tatson, how you doing? How's it going? Bullet Train is awesome. Yes, it's got the dude with the mustache. He's super cool. Tatson, how's it going? How are you? Are you up early or late? You live in North America, don't you? We should grow one. Yes, you should. Isn't November the month that you're not supposed to shave or something? So the ultra-long beards with some of the Wahhabists have against mainstream teaching. Yes. Mainstream teachings. Also, I guess I'm not sure what the Shias have going on. I never know what the Shias have going on. But it's not supposed. You're supposed to make a fist with it and then cut under it. Like that's the literal measurement that you're supposed to use, at least in whatever weird sect of Islam Palestine has. It's like it has its own name and I don't know what it is. But it's only when it comes to like small details like that. I'm vulnerable to suggestion and challenges. I challenge both of you. Can I throw Andrew in this? All three of you should do the big mustaches in November. There's a charity called Movember. Isn't that for like it's for prostate cancer, isn't it? We should do a charity stream for prostate cancer, and the three of you all grow giant mustaches. I think it's a good plan. Hi friends, I'm up early. Good morning, Tatson. Coffee cheers to you. Boop. Some people have bigger fists though. Well then they're supposed to grow a bigger beard. It's not an exact science. It's a bigger beard. It benefits prostate cancer research. I've done it in the past. Full shave and then grow a mustache. We should do a charity stream. We'll do a charity stream in which I don't grow a beard, because sadly that is not something I can do, even though you've all made me very jealous. All of you have made me extremely jealous, and also not jealous. Sounds like a lot of work. I barely can like pluck my eyebrows. Will you wear a fake mustache in support? If that is not seen as in poor taste, then yes. I'm not sure. Would that be taken as the humorous sort of support it should be taken with? Because if that would be seen, I don't want that to come across as making fun of anything. I would also wear a fake mustache in support. Mustache is never in poor taste. A charity stream in which Ophi shaves us. I'm gonna come to the UK to specifically shave off Billiam's beard. That's my goal. My second chin is hiding forever. Bucket cancer charity. If you say so, that's up to you. If you sniff off a little bit of your head hair and stick some up your nose, wait. Just like the... Hello. Welcome to my stream. You can't... Santa mustache. I know. I was sorry about that. I know that made a weird noise. Welcome to my stream. Shaving Billiam's beard. Count me in, Cuetas. You're the one that started this whole conversation. So many mixed feelings right now. You don't like my mustache? Billiam, you are so mean to me. You are so mean to me. Imagine that conversation while you're randomly selected at the airport. I'm here for shaving a guy. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the UK. What is the purpose of your visit? I'm here to shave a dude. I'm good. How are you doing? One moment. Let me do shout out. Shout out to... I'm supposed to do shout out to the Whimsical What, and then I have to wait a while before I do Cuetas. Whim... Oh, you're the Whimsical What. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Twitch got mad at me. Yes, a shout out to the Whimsical What, Martin here, who is a lovely sculpting streamer, does art, does sculpting, does gaming, watches old cartoon intros for from the 80s for like 2 hours. Overall, really fun guy. You should go check out his stream. It's a good place to hang out. Quintus, how are you doing? A question for the gentleman in chat. Also, yeah, Quintus, this all started because I was saying how you made me jealous of having a beard, because you were talking about like rubbing your beard. I was very sad about it. A question for the gentleman in chat. The first time you grew a mustache and shaved it off, did you shave it in the forbidden mustache?